The Mongols, because they will absolutely run you over. That's what they did in that one. They're just a steam train towards that B site.
Yeah, it's as if to prove your point, you know what I mean? That's exactly what you were talking about with this being a bit of a puggier map, one that they're maybe more comfortable on, and they just prove it perfectly in the pistol. It's a very different realm in the pistol for sure. It will hold the line, thankfully, but 9-10 is a serial second round ecoer. You know, he'll just get the head armor to try and get an...
Gold is 9-10 to find the first. Kaze gets plucked. Haven't cleared under just yet, so Advent still remains, but he's in trouble in just a second. Molotov at the toes. What's he going to do? He's going to smoke himself. Now he's a known quantity. Surely not surviving. And Senzu Mazinho see him off. It's a fantastic A-take.
What a start to the game.
Yeah.
What a start to the game Mongolz have had here. That is crazy good. Unbelievable. Absolutely unbelievable. 9-10 obviously knows a little more than we do. Confident in himself to find that opener, and they just sort of burst off the back of it. But yeah, super impressed and clearly energized from that first map. Flawless.
Not pulling their punches by any regard. And it's working wonders. Oh, posted. Smoke, of course, now over towards that jungle position. Not going to make too much of a difference here. Mazinho will relay a little bit of a tag with Auman. And Techno's taking a bit of a janky fight himself. Mazinho to find the first. Advent on 4. Molotov will come down as well. Techno going to spam behind it, but it does look like they want to head in the direction of B. Bomb is over there. 9-10 of Mazinho going to answer for one of their own, and this round should slot into place quite comfortably.
Yeah, as to be expected. That is the way the cookie crumbles, as they say. But again, really good signs from Mongolz, not letting rounds like this slip away from them, which can sometimes be a trend for teams. Either way, bit of an anticlimactic finish into the round here, just waiting for Kaze to meet his maker.
To have this, you know, these two guys, arguably two of your most important fraggers, playing through the B side is even a weird thing in its sense. Techno, through the flames, through the smoke, finds jamyoung. It could not be worse, but Kaze will trade.
Pretty magical stuff. Mercury, big position here for him. Oh, that's so awkward, man. If he just, you know, stood still, he may well have found the frag. Mongolz in with the entries. Advent's got a bit of a weird position that they have to deal with. Looking for a bit more, but for now, just buying time. Sensu is incredibly low. Advent goes around the corner to lose his life, and the flash at CT is perfect. That was... Sensu, wide swing. Oh, got to be careful. Does manage to win the fight out, but whether he survives that position is another question. Molotov coming in, smoke going down. 9-10's found one in towards mid and is just trying to cover his boy. Meanwhile, there are kills all over the place for a big man named Techno. Lovely little flash on the move as well. They are playing so fluid right now. Flexible as well. It is brilliant from the Mongolz. I cannot reiterate enough. All going to be down to Advent. Oh, here's the footsteps. I don't think he'll be able to find anything for this round, but a kill on the way out might be nice for him. A survival might be nice. Not going to happen. Nobody goes down for the Mongolz, man. Where
basically always get played. The two that normally always get played are the overpass coming through and then the mirage. And it's always only one way. Overpass always gets taken by 5yclone. Nuke normally always gets taken by 5yclone, but Mirage, it is one-way traffic in this one. This is a map in which the Mongols have put up some really solid performances against Tyloo on. And this is looking already like another one of those. But Mercury did find his first kill of the game so far with a crispy little jiggle peek one-tap headshot with that Deeg. So with an M4, now to jamyoung. This round's not impossible for 5yclone. That would really open things up a little bit. Give him a bit of confidence.
Jamyoung, good position for him here. Oh, only able to get one though. It's not quite going to be enough, but still retaining a decent position. Mercury, great angle. Can't quite find the heady. Still alive, but dealt with eventually. Techno staying cool. Just about gets away with that double. Whoa, very lucky indeed. Advent, though. Up the creek. What's he going to do? He's here quite quick. Techno spamming away, does have to be careful, but now has got some support coming in. They've even gotten off the bomb plant to deal with Advent.
3 playing through CT of A, though. Very easy in a way to be isolated. Advent up close, fluffs his lines. Mazzinho, 1 jiggle peaks enough for him to find some space, and actually they fall off that CT position, so it gives them a way to wrap out. Kaze will find one, but he's better than Molotov, so they can't even swing out to deny a bomb plant. This should be a post-plant scenario in a 4v4 in favor of the Mongols here.
Is it enough, though? Is it enough? I could have had, you know, reset down to the neutral game, try and find a way back into the round. They are being firmly kept at bay. Oh, and they're in their heads now. They're in their heads. The 4v4 save. The Asian region is absolutely wild to see. Usually teams, especially with kits, would absolutely be all over this. But Cyclone are saving. Desperate for a round they are, that they do not want to take any risks at all.
Yeah, this is brutal to watch. It really is. But granted, they're getting a few kills on the way out, but this is just the Mongols hunting for fun. For sport, in a way. Jamyoung going to fall here. He was looking for an upgrade. I mean, he only had an MP9, so I don't mind his
little challenge for the Mongols to get through. Maybe the save will be the best decision that Cyclone could have made. We will see. Contact flashes coming in. Connect to smoke. So a really interesting kind of setup for the Mongols to make their way through. A Molotov will keep Mazzinho out of action. Techno and Sensu, though, going to find the entries. Kaze has got an aid. Well placed to do some damage. Again, they aren't fancying it, are they? I think we're looking at another save here, and Cyclone just can't find their shots despite the numbers. They still lose out on the sights. Still saving. Still saving.
I think it's probably the right call. I don't think there's any other conversation to be had here. I feel like that save is got to be what's brought forward in this scenario, but it's not going to really help at all. No, there might be an extra frag game, Mazzinho. Just so careless. Just wandering away to his death, to his demise. But again, it does not matter at all. So much money left in the back pockets. They're never going to have to eco, you know, even once in towards this half, which is insane. And a 9-0 start. This dominant performance continues. Now, Cyclone, they've got to change things up. They've still got enough money for a buy. Lost Brandis is built up to its fullest extent. And this is what would actually be my first flawless half in Counter-Strike. It's a Counter-Strike 2, but I haven't seen one yet.
Well, we'll see, won't we? We'll see. You probably cursed it now. Advent.
It's part of the plan.
Just managed to find one. Auman, meanwhile, got to watch out here. Big fight, big fight. Before the bomb's even gone down. Cyclone, probably the best looking round they've had all game. Zinio. Oh my goodness, 9-10? He's just found a He's just found a collateral. No. Oh my god, you are joking me. What the hell? Kaze is suddenly all alone. And you've got to feel for Cyclone up to a certain point. I can kind of sit here and just laugh at the disbelief, but the Cyclone players will be like, are you serious, man? The best round they have had, the best opportunity to find a first, and this guy just gets a collat out of nowhere.
At this point, what can you do as well? I feel like everything is going against him, and Kaze, I mean, I guess he gets to save the AWP momentarily, because he get from Cyclone is so rough. 9-10. Waiting for the boost. He might get caught here. This could be really dicey. That is mercury going to find a double entry. This is the first time in a while we've seen Cyclone do anything.
First time in a good while. But we're liking it. We're liking it. We definitely want some competition out. Zinio creeping out through Palace. Could be big if he finds a frag here. Oh, and he's got good timing. Not quite able to catch the player and not ready for the guy in at dark either. Techno and Blitz will give it their best try. Both have netted a frag. But obviously a lot more work going to be required here. Techno will make his way up in towards window to try and do some damage. They are incredibly savvy to this fact, however, and they will take him down. Blitz is still going to try and go B. Which, funnily enough, there is a little window here for him to get the bomb plant.
Mm-hmm.
Which usually we'd say like, oh yeah, get the extra money. In this case, it doesn't matter. They've got plenty. It is more a case of putting some pressure on Cyclone and him resetting the game, swinging fights, the engagements back into his control. With plenty of time, he's having a little look. See what he can find. Smoke's going to go down on towards the site. He doesn't quite believe his luck that the B-bomb site is completely open. Has a pretty good idea that Jamyoung should be deep in the apartments. So he's setting himself up ready for that one. Jamyoung, however, is playing so safe and is biding his time. Here's Blitz drop down. Should be able to get the drop on him here. Somehow they are crossing over each other. He dies to the front. Jamyoung had him from the back. All the same, that'll be 5yclone finally getting on the board.
Yeah, first round. It's... I don't even want to say it's been a long time coming because all of these rounds actually haven't been even...
Last round, they've lost the plot a little bit, but maybe it will work out for them. Techno debating going around the corner, but not going to do so without a smoke and a flash. Push the AWP off. He knows what's up. He's got the read. But unfortunately unable to capitalize and find a kill for his trouble.
Ready, though. Big space being taken over towards mid. Now, this is where they can start to not overly commit, but at least set a couple of seeds to be sown. They're going to be breaking that smoke. No one behind it. Mercury aware that Senzu can come through ladder. Looks like they want to split in the direction of B, though. Bomb's heading that way. Jamyoung ready. And he has the support of Kaze, too. It's a very solid B hold in terms of having these two players here. Now, smoke in their face is going to buy a little bit more time.
Top comes in. Jamyoung pushed into an awkward spot here. He does well to find one. Somehow untraded, man. Or selecting its targets well. Senzu traded instantly. 9-10 left alone. Nice find onto the first. 15 seconds to do this is really not a lot of time. Oh, he got that one. Things really interesting indeed. I think we were, you know, looking in favor of 5yclone, to be honest with you. One of the best teams in the region, but the Mongolz, I don't know where it's come from, especially on the second map, but they look brilliant. They look so damn good. 9-10, in for 2 here, in fact. Will eventually get taken down. A clean hold on the A-bomb site thus far. Got to be a bit careful on the CT side not to let anyone else drop before the rotations come round. For now, plan on the cards. Auman with a big one on towards Techno. Just Senzu left. Oh, it's not gone so well on the retake here for the Mongolz. Senzu will take the high ground. Can't find the heads. Waiting for the fights to come his way. Oh, there goes one. Where was that guy's head? I didn't even see it, but he finds it. Absolutely unbelievable. 2 more to go. The bomb, of course, planted for them. Not going to be easy here. They'll take it bit by bit, and they can just do this little cheesy jump peek to see whether he's on it or not. Very, very smart stuff indeed from Auman there. Senzu going to have to chase him down. That won't work, and 5yclone.
Have a little run around, you know, a little explore.
Get the steps in, mate.
Yeah, get the steps in. Oh, I've got to hit 10k today, mate. I'm only on 6. Let's get it going.
yeah. I don't know.
I've let myself down. They're going for a little explore. If they can get a couple of constellation kills, it's not actually the worst thing in the world. Just make sure you don't feed the Mac 10, basically. I mean, of course, they're giving 1 over towards Auman, but as long as Advent's Mac 10 doesn't do anything, they're probably okay. They flying into fight. I don't know what the call is. It just feels like dying for no reason. And that'll be the case. Nobody surviving towards the Mongolz.
What is Jamyoung doing, bruv?
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know what Jam to start things off. Mercury, lucky man, still be alive. Jamyoung does have an AK to work with in this round. He needs to find some success with it. He's been quiet so far this game. And Advent, not a great start for him.
Nice. Techno with a big kill, man. I might just start to seal this one in very quickly, to be honest. Mercury is low HP. They have little to no map control to work with on the 5yclone side of things. Mercury is trying to be the difference maker, but 9-10 has him pinned. Kaze and Auman to recover it back, and the Mongolz right back to their winning ways, man. You know, you lose the pistol, take it in your stride, but when the guns are in play, the Mongolz have looked high on undefeatable.
Kaze will find Senzu. It's consolation kills, though. It's about whether they stay alive. Kaze is such a known quantity here. This is that bomb rotating over. I don't even think he survives. This is rough. I mean, Auman feels like a write-off anyway. So low on HP. Kaze's run all the way towards ramp here. So Mazinho should, in the optimal way, get a freebie. Oh, that timing is brutal. Now Kaze, I'm assuming they'll just absolutely call for a save here. That pull out of the knife really is so unfortunate. All the information, just the timing. Pretty brutal. But they're going to call for a save. I don't think they're going to be hunting their way out here. It's going to be another round back on the board for the Mongolz. 11th found. Only 2 away now.
So back, obviously, it has to be a good answer. And they're going to need multiple for this test. Sensu taking the early fight. Oh, I thought he had it, but the very last second, Advent finds his crosshair and lands it on the head of Sensu.
Numbers in the favor of Cyclone. Advent's so low, but still feels pretty doable around there. They're going to go back over towards the A site. There's 2 players here, but one looks tempted to rotate away. Blitz is falling back towards jungle. He's going to go double checking towards mid. Timing going to be worse. He's going to leave poor Mazinho all alone. Yeah, no chance.
Out goes Mazinho. Yeah, not the best. Blitz trying to get in, can't really stop them. Plant will come through. Cyclone in a very good spot. Honestly, I'd maybe argue for a save here, and I think that's exactly what they're going to go for. So Cyclone wrestling back, staying alive. Decent round from them, nothing too flashy, just working off of the well-timed pickups.
Yeah, that ain't bad. Ooh, Blitz lucky. Stay alive, he will cross. Okay, not to worry about just yet, but that will be that. It's going to be Cyclone chipping away at the deficit bit by bit. Getting to a point now as well where we can once again open up the conversation. 11-5 is not an impossible story. It's definitely still highly improbable, but it's not off the cards. And I think that's the way Cyclone got to think about it. Converted. The Mongolz especially are pretty good at them. Smoke comes aptly timed as well. Swing in front of it. Blitz gets a freebie of a kill there. I might get a chance at the second one here. Yes, he does. That is huge. Surely or fall. Gets traded. And there's Senzo's Deeg. We spoke that he could hit those shots. And he does. Now he's got a rifle to work with.
Bomb plant going to come in, but the Molotov should do a decent amount of damage. It does. Jamyoung gets a flash. It's totally ineffective, man. Way too deep for those engagements, unfortunately. Kaze then left alone, and they have a pretty good idea of where he's at. Very well executed by the Mongolz. A huge win. And I did have a bit of a feeling, you know, they love playing aggressive. They love taking the early fights, and in a round like this, with a bye like this, you have a bit more license.
Before the games even were played. And they're on track to about to go 2-1 down. They lost their map pick. It looks like they're about to lose Mirage because Mazinho has answered back. Nice start for him. Jamyoung falling.
Quiet into the mid-round here, 9-10. Trained in on the angle. No way Advent wants to take this fight, man. You're joking. You're joking.
No.
You've not seen him the second time? Oh, my goodness. Might have been spotted on the minimap, but it was a big opportunity there for 9-10 to find that frag. All the same, the advantage is being held. Sensu with a good position here. And Cyclone, if they want to save this game, it's a big recovery required.
It ain't going to be easy. That's for damn sure. Galil, double AK. Try and save facing. Instead of Util looking towards B, I think probably that's the best option they've got. Maybe a split coming through short if they can. One player, that auman, going to work that position. Techno playing bulk. Even here, I don't think this late into a round is going to get clear. Techno's actually got such a strong position. Because of the pressure on, he surely goes, for the most part, unchecked. The only thing is about this flash. Going to play anti for the start. Second one doesn't catch him. He needs the third. Hang on, Techno's got the winning position. I'm sure of it. 9-10 finds one. Techno lines at one of his own. Blitz will drop the trade. And Senzu from behind closes it. Auman to 4. Away, Mongol starting on that T side. A lot of teams preferring to start there on Anubis. And hang on a second. Look at the pace we're getting. They're just flying in towards A. They're not even going quiet about it. They are loud and proud flying on towards his site. But it doesn't start well for them.
Advent in for a double kill. Oh my goodness. Okay, everybody is chiming in now. 910 is suddenly all alone. He was the player meant to be holding out for the flank for the rotation, but he's got to kill 5. So don't really think he's going to get this one done. And he does not find a single kill. Down he will go. A flawless 1 kill. Advent, safe angle. We're going to go down. Kaze taking some space. Oh, a little weird. In all this carnage, might be able to get that bomb planted, my guy. We've taken a bit of time. Oh, to get it down, it just goes in. Mazzinho with the hold. Absolutely magical stuff. Techno will be the last one here, so the round definitely is not going to go the way of the Mongols. But the bomb plant's pretty big. You know, you're getting that early rifle buyout. You will now have a boost in cash, so that's cool.
Take it. Yeah, the bomb plant's actually nice. As well for the likes of kind of blitz, you went down to like 1.3k. It's going to mean a little bit more fastest on that corner. It's such a perilous position. The Molotov actually just forced him closer to the corner. Double nades, triple nades, don't kill him. He might not be clear properly now by blitz.
Kaze with the auto shotgun. We've seen him do so much work from this position with this very weapon, and he's here again. Oh, what a machine. Not quite. It was him that found that big 3k, wasn't it? I'm sure. From that very same position.
Yeah, it was.
Yeah. But not quite the same. But close enough. Nice little trade back from Sensu. He's going to find Mercury out on towards the B-bomb site. So definitely not over for Mongolz. They are certainly capable of coming back into this round.
Four v4. Kaze is repositioned into another scary angle. Mazzinho's tied quite low, actually. This shotgun could do God's work. Even a body shot should be enough here at close range. Kaze knows. And he'll spot a shadow first as well. There it is, Kaze. No, not again. Not again from Kaze. And at range as well, just to rub insult into injury. Runs out of ammo, but he's done more than enough work. That's Kaze's round. He'd do a bit of work. So far, trading a bit of util towards backside. Minute to work with. Now they come.
Nice pickups, making it look easy, especially in the case of jamyoung. He's got another player trapped in on that right-hand side. Not going to be able to find Blitz. He survives a little while longer. Sensu going to have to just do the impossible, especially now he's by himself and they know where he's at. 4 players await him around this corner. There's absolutely no way he survives peeking around this one. So he's just going to wait. He's just going to bide his time for now. And he knows there is a degree of reality to this. Try and take a gun away if he can. Force a peek out if he can. But, yeah. Straight into 3 players right on the angle. That's going to be a difficult one to get through later on in the round. It does look like that's where they want to go. Sensu will be first in. And first of all, trade is there instantly at the very least. That does allow them to burst out onto A quickly. Mazzinho with a big frag. Mercury, however, is a little faster than they expected. Caught with nades in hand. 910 trying to ring a shot off. Mercury takes the peek and loses his life. Advent with a good molly, but Blitz has absolutely ruined him around that corner. Auman has yet to die. We'll give this a go. We'll give it a look in. Blitz comes off the angle. A momentary lapse in judgment may well have cost them the round. Techno has to find his first, and Auman for his first death, potentially. This is looking absolutely unbelievable. Techno, though, in such a weird angle. Not going to get checked. A difficult spray down, but he does indeed get it for the Mongolz. Mongolz to just get themselves, stringing them together. Obviously very important to do that when you are down by a substantial amount of rounds. Decent molly. Really uncomfortable positions across the board. Mazzinho, though, he opts to get aggressive. He's been fancying his A plays in the past few rounds. Big kill onto Advent. 8 goes in, but it's minimal damage. Flash is there for Mazzinho, looking for another, corrects his spray, and finds the double. Auman is here. They know where he's at. The AWP coming for him. The AWP misses the shot, and the rotations are now in. They've got to be very careful here on the Mongol side, actually thinking about pulling away. 910 sticks around, loses his life. There is a player in the form of Sensu deep in towards B, so really going to be difficult on the retaker's position. Now known, that is a huge clothesline around the corner, though, leaving Auman and jamyoung to clutch things up. Blitz for the plant, and now 5yclone indeed going to give it a go.
And have a look at Auman. Had an attempt at a clutch, which didn't go his way in the round prior. Looking for another one here. Now Blitz, because he's known quantity, he's got to try and swing in towards a fight, which he does well. Really well played. I think that'll call off the attempt at a clutch it. jamyoung going to keep hold of what he's got. If Senzu allows for it, that is. Just around the corner, he's been hunted. There's also a save call, but jamyoung, it could be a messy one for him. Labor Spray finds one quick trade, nothing saved. See what they can do. They're going to gamble stack towards B. Could be the right call. The bomb's actually in that direction.
10. Spots out the boost. Got to be a little careful because they are after him. Oh, goodness. Oh, no. Oh, God, the knife is out. What is happening? He will get traded. God, that is a mess. That is an absolute mess. Bomb has to get the hell out of dodge and hit towards the A-bomb site. So Mercury will retrieve an AWP. Pretty big deal, to be fair. Right? A massive saving and maybe a weapon they might not have been able to move towards. Either way, saves them a huge chunk of cash, of course. So the question is whether Mongolz will hunt it down. I don't know. With their cash, I don't think they can afford to lose anyone else.
You're right. I feel like it's one of those ones where it's actually not probably worthwhile. So I'm going to come through. 9-10. He's kind of fortunate actually to get caught off guard like that, but in the grand scheme, it doesn't make too much of a bar that AWP being picked. I think that's the only real thing that does change the narrative a little bit. Just having that AWP saved over for Cyclone is very good long term. We drop to the hands of Kaze, gives him some space over. Kaze had an alright game so far as well. He's a very 4-3, only one round in it. We're now against another full buy, and we could be off for something miraculous. Pop shot from 9-10. He's going in for seconds. Oh, that could have been rough. A lot of molly damage being taken. Says he's going to be the first to fall.
Blitz trying to follow in the footsteps here. Inside of smoke. Has he been thought about? There's a spam that comes in, but he manages to avoid most of it. Trying to catch the players on the way out. Does get one, but taken instantly. So a similar sort of position that Mongolz find themselves in. 9-10 on the creep, though. Big frag. Battle over on B goes the way of Techno. AWP shot misses by Kaze. All of a sudden, it has crumbled. jamyoung finds himself alone with only 6 HP to his name. I mean, I think you just save here, Chief, right? He's got enough to drop across, so they could fumble together some kind of a buy if they wanted.
It feels like a worthwhile save as well. You know, an AK-47 in CT hands, it's kind of a worthy thing to... It's all go so quiet. Kaze about to be tested. Does he get any, flash at the angle? No. Does he know orchestrate the danger? Kaze is still alive here as well. He can rephase, he can refine, but he won't. Blitz drops him. And Advent now trying to buy time for a rotation to come forward. He's isolated as Auman joins the pack.
Not a bad setup for Cyclone, to be fair. They haven't made it all that deep on the Mongolz side of things, so yeah, they do have a lot to get through here. Advent, brilliant find onto Techno on the edge of the smoke. It continues to look good for Cyclone. Just Blitz. And they really did not feel comfortable. That smoke goes down at the front of the site, and a miss, perhaps, from Techno. We'll see whether the Tech 9 revitalizes his energy. A main control to come round for the Mongolz.
Playing behind that smoke. 2 players here ready. Pop flash won't catch anybody, and Kaze will with these. Techno gonna find one. Oh, Kaze, good work before he falls in the flames. They could still get a bomb plant out here, though.
Nice pickup. Oh, big kill. Big kill. It does leave Blitz in a 1 versus 2, but they absolutely needed that trade. Blitz to have a chance on the AWP. Might not be expected. Misses the shot, though. And that will cost him his life. So, Cyclone hold on. They keep the round. They keep their advantage. Is the key thing. Looking pretty good towards the tail end of the half here. Might just be able to force a real...
Don't think it should be too fearsome, but we've said this before and we've seen these ones converted, so... Not going to lock it into place that Cyclone have won the round, but they've got a good chance of it.
Auman with a big one. Senzu moving up through middle quite aggressively. Might be unexpected, to be fair. P250 is so close to finding that kill. Oh, they're trying to burst out here, but it's just not working. You know, it's like, oh, this guy's low, go get him. 9-10 does eventually find him, but, you know, it comes at the expense of 4 other players. I'm going to follow in his footsteps here, so... Oh, no, he calls off. All right, fair enough, but the days of Mr. 9-10 should be numbered. He says, here we go, coming in behind. He's got hardly any ammo. All righty, last bullet headshot. That's a nice look. Keep the damage coming. Jamyoung's got to be careful as well. They give him a bit...
Can they do anything to find that 5th here?
Well, isn't that the million-dollar question? Blitz. Left low. Kaze spots a leg and a desperate attempt at the flick. Will lose his life. It's jamyoung for 2. Is that enough? Mercury, back end of the site. Might be unexpected. Oh, no. Doesn't catch 9-10. And maybe the round is back on. Techno has burst into life here in round number 12. Advent left alone. Absolutely going to go for this. Gets smoked off at the very last second of his push. Straight into 9-10 he will go. And 7-5. It isn't perfect from the Mongolz. It is pretty good from... Hey, yo, welcome back in. More Counter-Strike action on your screens. It has been a wonderful day so far. Hoping that we continue the action. Mongolz, little bit of a recovery towards the end. Going to need the pistol here. 9-10 loves getting aggressive out towards A main, by the way. Keep your eye on that all half long on the CT side. It obviously pays off here. So maybe he can make it work for the rest of this half. Sensu going to take a lot of damage early on, but nobody going down just yet for the Mongolz.
That's the important thing, I think, as well. This pistol round, win this for the Mongolz, and they've put themselves back into a very good position. Smoke will drop at the feet of Mazzino. He's more or less got to give up this position, but Blitz doesn't. Nice shot, might look for more. Mazzino goes through the smoke and he gets his head ripped off.
Pretty nasty. 9-10 standing strong here. That second is ridiculous. All down to Advent then. And surely not a chance. Down he will go. And that
should have this game tied up 7 apiece off the back of a no-buy round for 5yclone. If I can get a bomb plant, that'd be lovely. It feels for the most part pretty unexpected. Oh, no. I like the idea. And actually, Sensu only gets 2. That's much less than I thought it would be. But Blitz and 9-10 should just clean this one up.
What you would expect for sure. I mean, if he even gets 1 from a position like this, would be absolutely ridiculous. But yeah, here we go. Straight into the fire for 5yclone. Mongolz have...
Pretty damn impressive, has to be said. Sensu. Laying around that semi one-way smoke, but it's such a known one at that.
Bit of a weird start. Feels very unorthodox, to be honest. Blitz creeping forwards. Oh, this is such a dangerous position for him to be in. Dry swing and he loses his life. jamyoung will take him down the burst in towards middle. It could not have gone better. 9-10 completely unaware. They might expect A to be a bit open. Mazzino has to find way more than just 1. Sensu and Techno now the only 2 remain. I think you just saved, to be honest. I don't know that they really have a chance into this round. Mercury's got such a sneaky position here as well. Free kill? No, okay. Just get taken down. Gets slightly interesting, I guess. But yeah, they're just really locked out. So they will move to save.
You're looking towards double digits, which is where that pressure starts to become quite insurmountable.
Early utility out on towards A to put pressure on mid. Auman going to melt, but he wins his fight. Goodness me. 5yclone are back with a vengeance on this T side. Really, really, really great shots thus far. Another disadvantage for the Mongolz to work with. Really fancy their chances from here. We'll see. 1 flash left. They do have a kit, but it really is just going to come down to the defense. Now, the one good thing in their favor is the fact that they have this B-bomb site well defended, and I think that's where 5yclone are going to end up.
Techno, into Mercury, levels the playing field. Going to throw back over towards May. It's the right call. 2 playing through this entrance here. 9-10, does he respect the smoke? He actually will. for now, but all part of a ruse as well. Nate comes on the corner. Doesn't do anything. Around that smoke, 9-10 going to find such an important kill. Numbers go in favor of the Mongols, but HP is still pretty dicey for them.
Really shaky. Really, really shaky. Really hard to call. Oh, the barrel. Auman, though, he's trained in on one. Doesn't matter. He finds the double anyway. Mazinho does well to find a frag there. Bomb plant going to come in. They are split here. Really, really, really big fight. Sensu not ready, but he gets the flick. Oh, my goodness. They're so incredibly low. They do have that kit in the hands of Techno. A reposition from Sensu. A drop back from Sensu. Kaze might get overwhelmed here. Really depends on if he checks his angle.
Spoke a lot about, you know, auman in terms of coming in as an IGL, but not as much in terms of his frags. 20-8, he's having a good game. He looks to once again do some more here. The Molotov ticking, auman falling, but he can't line up two there, Techno. Senzu will bail him out, coming in for a double of his own, and Blitz back sight, stepping up in a big way. Kaze dropping, auman alone. What can he do? Just spoke about his impressive fragging, but he can't even find the first.
Up until this moment, I suppose. 5yclone. Low buy, few upgraded pistols, bit of nadage in towards mid there. Blitz does get overwhelmed, unable to find a single kill. Zinho with the wild spray down, good for one, but he's chased, and I don't think he was expecting to be chased so heavily. This has gotten messy. 2 AKs recovered by 5yclone. Bomb plant gonna come in, you know, way more than they ever expected, ever bargained for. Dangerous smokes. Mongols have to, you know, wait for these to go down. There's a decent amount of utility remaining for the CT side, and of course they all will have a kit to work with. 9-10 creeping around looking for the entry on this retake. What the hell has happened? Jamyoung with a triple
towards B1, kind of playing through mid a little bit, and that is Senzu. They'll realize very soon that nobody's playing through A. They get a free sight, and that'll be the round. So it is, in fact, going to be 5yclone on the first side to crack double digits. Mongols, let's one slip a little bit.
Crazy. Absolutely crazy. May well be the trip to Inferno. I was going to say the third map then, but it is, of course, the fourth. The autopilot, of course. But yeah, it will be the final map if it is indeed required. Wow. Yeah, I thought we were on the journey for the Mongols 3-1 victory. The Mongols 3 in a row. Techno, wide swing out, will lose his life. Sensu left blind. The B-hold crumbles. Sensu somehow gets a posthumous frag onto Mercury with the Molotov. 9-10 for one more. We'll drop the bomb. Could be huge. Could be absolutely huge. They've got to be careful recovering it as well, to be honest with you. Blitz drops it again. This is all over. Team damage from jamyoung on that kill. Smoke gonna go down. 9-10 misses the opportunity. jamyoung staying alive, staying cool, knows where they're all at. Gonna win out the fights. This kid is unbelievable. 9-10 will look to close the gap, and that one missed shot has cost them 2 kills. Around, it's being watched for.
5yclone getting ever closer. Map point just round the corner, pushing this towards a decider. Anybody's game, of course, because of the upper bracket advantage, making this a 2-2 series.
Oh, 5-7 comes a little close to finding a double there, doesn't it? Sensu's dropped another one. Molotov, gonna keep him at bay, but Mazinho managed to find a frag onto auman. The B-bomb site is no longer favored for 5yclone. Mazinho is very quickly making moves towards the A side of things as well. Well read here. A lot of information as Blitz pushes through B main. They are down middle. Sensu gives his life away. Mazinho then. A lot of pressure on this guy. They may well expect someone in towards the site, but a bit of an off angle. He might go overlooked. He does. Picks up one. The AWP misses the shot. They main good information gathered that there's nobody in D. He will stick around. Not sure I'm a massive fan of that. 5yclone's flash usage in particular has been so damn good. Big damage from jamyoung. Unable to find the frag. Mazinho, yeah, sticking around, and now he finds himself in a really awkward spot. Just being hit by his teammate Smoke as well. It's a little all over the place. Blitz in for one, nearly 2, not quite. Mazinho looking around and around this smoke. Oh, it could be a lovely move, but no, they smell a rat. Down he will go. Just 3 remaining for the Mongols, 2 of them incredibly low. Do you want to go for this? You know, it is kind of game point, to be honest. If you lose this round, 9-10 goes a bit crazy, loses his life. Nobody around to help him out. The Mongols desperately attempting to recover this round. A shaky A-hold man. Auman holding for this angle. Surely finds the kill. He does indeed. Sensu with 14 HP wants nothing to do with it.
That's that. Oh, and a leg will come through. Karze's a lucky man to still be alive. They're going quick as well.
Yeah, very quick indeed. Oh, this is not looking good, is it? Mazinho does manage to find one, but the bomb site itself has fallen. Too many targets for Blitz. Somehow, still alive. Does so much damage. Maybe he's given a chance back in. Techno on the goddamn MP9. Going to give it his best shot. He's so blind. Oh, it's so close, man. Few bullets make all the difference. Sensu doesn't really know how to look. What a shot, though. Holy hell.
No.
Oh, and he gets a retreat.
Yeah.
So I do worry. But we're a minute in. And look how far back 5yclone are. Lacking the util, lacking the weaponry. Don't really know where to look. Oh, Mercury shows his head. Mazinho can't quite find him. 9-10, though. He's got his man covered. The setup so far has worked perfectly. But this is where I would say you've got to get out of there. jamyoung knows what's up. Takes out Sensu. And he knows there's going to be a gap as well. In towards mid. Doesn't continue to press the attack. But it's good space that they've now earned.
Yeah, it is. 4v4. Only problem is that time's ticking. Auman. Him and Mazinho go one apiece in terms of the damage. They're going to try and split now on towards that B site, it seems, and then walking straight towards Blitz. MP9 at this range can be deadly, but only comes up for 1. Molotov's perfect timing. 13 seconds. They've got nowhere to go. They're pincered in. The flank's going to come through, but they have to go towards B. Time is so low. If this bomb's dropped, they're in trouble, and that is...
This is absolutely insane right now. A map worthy of a grand final, and they continue to deliver. First shot, not actually going to get pulled off by 9-10. Usually a sitter, but a difficult one through the flames. Sensu's the first one to chime in for the Mongols, but the A site, too great. Mazinho got to win this fight. He does so healthily as well. Bomb's not yet committed. They're a bit all over the shop on this T side, and the indecisiveness is costing them right now. jamyoung trying to find somebody on the edge of that smoke. Not going to happen. He is there, but you didn't see him. Sensu will clear out mid and say, okay, I think they're headed towards B, fellas. At the very least, they've dropped off of mid, so just prepare yourself. Techno will now confirm the fact. Does his barrel stick out around that corner? Doesn't really matter. They don't check him. Flash goes in and a double kill.
Feels like an okay situation for them. Speaking of, AWP posted. It's double stack here as well. Blitz around the corner. It's very good information they can gain from here.
Shot by 9-10. And only 1 for Blitz. Not quite good enough. Not quite good enough. Sensu is down below, though, ready for the fights to come in. jamyoung beats him. Woo. Alrighty. They're still not done just yet. 5yclone got a bit more left. Mr. Mazinho on high. What can he get done? Had a pretty nice round in the previous. Can't land the spray down this time around. So Techno will definitely go for it, but we do not fancy his chances.
By no means. By no means at all. Bomb down. 5yclone answer back as well. You got to put back in towards that consideration that the T site wasn't terrible for the Mongols. It took them a while to warm up, but once they did warm up, they were all right. jamyoung checks, clears, drops.
Utility out towards middle, out towards dark as well. Ooh, Techno might be a little late this time around, and yeah, he's not expecting them to be so close. Big damage coming in. The AWP gets caught off as well. Real fast round in towards dark. Blitz trying to recover what he can, but yeah, he just peeks out. Deer in headlights. And he gets smashed into the windshield. 9-10 and Mazinho then, the only 2 remaining.
10. Drive by 5-7. Ain't bad. Oh, looking for another one. Hang on a second. No way. Mazinho's made this possibility. That's fine too, but 9-10 thrust into a difficult 1v2. Smoke on towards the bomb. That's going to come through as well. Spots the close player, but caught in 2 mines. And that lot already space it through mid. 9-10 can hold rotations. And find one as well. That was mighty close, Mazinho. Line comes in from jamyoung. There's that opener as well. I'm very worried about lurking around that smoke too. 910 looks very isolated right at the moment. He's just trying to do it alone. 910's got no real support here.
Yeah, very awkward indeed, man. 910 just so dazed over on that A side of things. 5 versus 3 now. They have got the bomb down. There are kits available, although only 2 of them. Maybe keep your eyes on that, to be fair. Mercury in towards Temple. May well go a bit overlooked. Kaze, the first one to fall on the retake. Sensu with a weird angle to deal with, but they will manage to take him down. Blitz in at Dark. Techno sneaky here, but there's 3 that come round the corner. Blitz just trying to take ahead if he can. It's not going to happen. 5yclone hit 15 first. And they've done it quite quickly. Mongolz.
An Inferno. Looks like all good best of 5s will be 2, unless the Mongols have anything to say to push us towards double OT. On the corner. I've been up close. We'll get a go for 1-for-1. Mazinho for the trade, and the rotation's so quick here. 5yclone got such a good setup.
Oh, decent Molotovs, though. Going to keep them at bay. Really do like those mollies. I mean, doing the same place is never really ideal, but it's all good. Should buy time for the bomb plant. However, they lost the man advantage. Oh, and the smoke's gone down in towards heaven. Hopefully that's being communicated. Just somebody get eyeballs on it. jamyoung will still take the peek and nearly find a frag. Missed shot by 910, cost him his life. Techno and Blitz, the only 2 that remain now. Just Blitz, not looking good at all. Good for 1. Has to go massive. Not going to happen, and 5yclone continue the series. We've got 1 more map required to decide this one. All the possible maps for the grand final of ESL Challenger League. Absolutely loving this.
And we couldn't have asked for anything better as well. That's exactly